Are you a 485 visa holders and planning to apply for a student visa? This video is for you. Hi all, this is Kaushal here from Professional Visa and Education Services, and I'm here with a quick update and in regards to the recent situation that we've encountered in relation to the student visa application, which is predominantly for those applicants who has been applying from subclass 485 or also known as a temporary graduate visa. With the growing numbers of people whose visas expiring, especially on 485 visa, the choices that people were opting in was to look for a student visa application while going overseas and applying for it, and they were coming back into Australia and being able to switch around with the breezing visa and so on. But now, since last couple of weeks, it has started, seems like a lot of student application which has been getting to apply on that fashion has sort of been under the radar of the immigration, and also predominantly has been getting refused quite quickly, also known as auto refuse, because people are witnessing visas getting refused on 15 minutes, 20 minutes or 30 minutes of their lost bin, while the cost that people are incurring and the timing that people are putting through is significant there. And those turnarounds and plans were not being able to execute it. I believe it's a Australian Department of Home Affairs, like they have also tried to strengthen this process, and where a lot of these applicants are getting their visa refused based on GTE. I've got multiple consultation, video consultation, also clients coming and seeing us, and also there are a few clients where we have applied for the application and we've encountered the same thing. So seems like at this stage it's not about the level of genuine temporary entrant application or satisfying the Ministry Direction 108, because essentially, to be honest, like in that time span of the period, there's no way for any person to establish whether this person is genuine or not based on the numbers of documents that would be submitted. But where it seems like predominantly, if you're a holder of 485 and if you're going through the transition of applying for a student visa from overseas, it is sort of getting into high alert and getting that auto refusals kind of situations. Now, how do we deal about these scenarios at this moment? So this is predominant for those people who are on 485 visas and their 485 visas expiring next couple of months or in next 6 months. I think it's about a time that all of those cohort needs to start planning ahead. One of the temporary route through which you could potentially extend your stay could be finding a temporary skill in demand visa or employer sponsorship stream through 482 pathway if you're working on this skilled occupation and your skill nominated occupation falls under the core skill list, or you qualify under any of the classification. Now, as I'm pretty sure you guys are aware of that 482 avenue, I think it's really that time of the year that you really need to sit down with your migration agent or your consultant and that plan ahead 6 months in advance. I would even essentially call it, if your visa is expiring next 8 to 9 months, start planning for it, because if that be you have to plan for going overseas and applying for a fresh new application, it seems like this current exercise might not be quite helpful. But I wanted to bring this to everyone's attention. With these growing numbers of refusals, this is definitely concerning for those people whose visas are coming to nearby expiry. And essentially, if you're waiting for your invitation through a skilled migration visa, it's very crucial that you plan ahead to have your lawful status while waiting for those visas. So I think one-on-one session with your migration consultant is very essential. And if you are someone who is looking for those assistance, let's sit down, let's plan ahead and come and see one of our consultants anywhere in Sydney, Melbourne or Canberra. We also do take the video consultation. So if your matter is urgent, you can book in through the link below and you can go through our calendar and book in for video consultation. Thank you so much for watching this video. We'll come up with more updates in future. Bye-bye.